I became a golfer because my dad took me to the golf course. That's how it all started. I loved all sports, and golf was just one of them. Had a little chopped down 5-iron that my cousin made for me when I was about 5 years old. That was my only club. I'd play from the ladies' tees, go out there with my dad, some of his buddies sometimes. 5 a.m. up here at Ledgeview, and they'd let me just plug along, hitting it, 50 yards at a time maybe, just dunk, 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 and I'd meet them at the green. And looking back on it now, they probably didn't want me out there, but they all facilitated it, and it's what kind of started me off into golf. I've always been on the smaller side, especially when I was young. I didn't grow until I was 16 or so, so I'm playing tournaments against guys that are 6'3" and hitting it almost twice as far as I could. So I had to find a way to beat them. A lot of that was just thinking my way around the course, and my short game and accuracy with my irons really helped. But I think even when I got older, what really helped me was my ability to think the game. And it probably comes from just being up at Ledgeview. I wasn't on the driving range thinking about my positions. I was thinking about how can I get the ball in the hole in the shortest amount of strokes from this position, or this position, or this position. And by doing that all the time, when you go into a tournament round, there's no real situation that you haven't been in or rehearsed before. And same thing with NCAAs that I won. It was something that I found on the driving range, the practice round day, and it rolled through the whole tournament.
In men's golf, the individual crown was decided by a 3-hole playoff between Washington's James Lepp and White.
We were playing with the best teams during that tournament, the first 3 rounds. We played with Georgia the first 2 rounds, and they ended up winning the tournament by quite a few. And I remember playing with them thinking, like, these guys hit it so good, I mean, I have spurts where I do hit it good, but I remember playing with them and thinking, these guys hit it so good. And I was hanging in there. I was top 10 through the first 3 rounds or so. And then walking up to the course that morning, coming from the team van, my coach looks at me, he's like, you got a shot at this. And already in my mind, I was like, yeah, I know I got a shot. Because there was only maybe 5 players in between the leader and myself, so with a good round and with the leader having a decent round, I had a chance, and that ended up being what happened.
That opened the door for Lepp, who made his par putt to claim the championship.
That was a very cool experience, and one that I'll definitely never forget. I wasn't necessarily thinking of the end goal. I was still in the mindset of just trying to get as good as I could from practicing, being on the course, and playing. And it's interesting. I think I might be unique in this. I had my greatest thrills being on the course by myself and discovering something new. And then that would be validated in a tournament the next week or that week or the next day. I suppose one thing that I've learned, even going forward in business side of things, is it comes back to like what I did as a kid. You just do, because that is really what's going to make you improve and make you master a skill, is through experience. And that's what I did when I was golfing out here. It was experimenting. Going out here, trying different shots, trying different stances, being a goof sometimes, but through all of that, just like a kid playing in a playground, they develop coordination, they develop skills, and no different now when I'm older. It's just a matter of experimenting in the business side of things, and from doing that, you actually master a skill.